One, two, three, four, five, Sixers. Let's go. It's playoff time in Philadelphia. And on today's show, we're previewing the 76ers first round matchup with the Brooklyn Nets. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because we're bringing you the best 76ers content on YouTube. That's the sub link right there, but hit the sub button below, youtube.com/76ers TV. We're going to have you covered during the 76ers run to another NBA championship. I am Will Scott. Welcome in to Philadelphia 76ers. Now, on today's show, we're previewing the series between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. The Sixers are the 3 seed. The Nets are the 6 seed. Let's take a look at the numbers here. Brooklyn is 45-37, but this has been a team that's kind of had its ups and downs since blowing it up at the deadline, trading Kevin Durant, trading Kyrie Irving. The Sixers 54-28. Their offensive rating 5th in the league, defensive rating 8th. They made it to the second round last year. It's been a while since the Sixers have made the Eastern Conference Finals. You've got to believe that is the goal for this year. It's been since 2000 that the Sixers have been to the Eastern Conference Finals. Players to watch on Philadelphia, James Harden and Joel Embiid. And then for Brooklyn, it is Nick Claxton and Mikal Bridges. Bridges has been fantastic since that trade. This is going to be a high-quality playoff series. I think it's going to be entertaining. I think we'll see some close games. But in the end, I do believe this Philadelphia team is much, much better, especially post-trade deadline. The Nets have not been the same team, obviously. Taking a look at Game 1, it's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time in Philadelphia on Saturday. The 76ers are 8.5-point favorites. The total is at 216. It's an aggressive line, but I do believe the Sixers will take care of business in Game 1. Who do you got? Type 76 for the Sixers or type BKN for the Nets down in the comments section. Let me know, who do you got in this matchup? Of course, James Harden going to be facing his former team. He was traded from the Nets to the Sixers at the 2022 trade deadline. The Sixers sending Ben Simmons to Brooklyn in that deal. Safe to say that the Sixers won that trade. As you take a look at the numbers here for James, 21 points per game, 10.7 assists per game, 44.1 field goal percentage, and he's shooting 38.5% from the floor. Now, the numbers are not the same as they were in Houston, but still, it's extremely impressive how Harden has revamped his game at his age. He is still a really, really solid player and has played a huge part of this Philadelphia 76ers season. And if the Sixers want to have any chance to make the NBA Finals, Harden certainly has to step up, as well as the MVP, Joel Embiid. And if this man is not the MVP, I might have to boycott the NBA because this is the best player in the National Basketball Association this season. 33.1 points per game, 10.2 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game, 54.8% from the floor, shooting 33% from 3. The Sixers need Embiid to be Embiid. They need the MVP to play like an MVP. If that happens, Philadelphia is going to take care of business in the series and may make a deep run in the playoffs. Who is the X factor for the Sixers? Is it Embiid? Is it Harden? Is it Tobias? Let me know down in the comments section who is the X factor for the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at some keys to victory. Number one is to slow down Mikal Bridges because he has been phenomenal since the trade, over 26 points per game. Taking a look at the numbers here for Bridges, 4.5 rebounds per game, 47.5% from the floor, 37.6% from 3. So, kind of going from being third, maybe even fourth fiddle in Phoenix to being the guy in Brooklyn has certainly made a difference for Bridges. He is playing like an elite player right now. Has taken his game to another level since being traded for Kevin Durant. I'm sure when that trade went down, Bridges was upset. He loved playing in Phoenix, but he is the guy in Brooklyn, and he has been really good in that role. Number 2 is for Tyrese Maxey to step up. And if he plays to the level that we know he's capable of playing, Philadelphia is going to, like I said, win the series going away. Number 3 is for Joel Embiid to win the matchup against Nick Claxton, which he should be able to do. Claxton's a good player, but Embiid is the MVP. And then number 4 is to take care of home court. If you win these first 2 games in Philly, go to Brooklyn up 2-0, this series, I don't want to call it a wrap, but pretty close to it. Now, looking ahead, can the 76ers win the NBA title? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comment section. Can Philadelphia win the NBA title? As we welcome in producer Jeffrey Cooperstein. I'm going to say Sixers in 5. Are you saying 6?
I'm saying 6.
Okay.
I think Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges and Nick Claxton are good enough to win 2 games in the series. But at the end of the day, I believe Philly is the better team, and they'll be moving on to the second round. Now, the real key is, will they be able to get to the conference finals? Like you said, first time in 23 years since Allen Iverson made it.
Wow.
That they've been to the conference finals. So I think they take care of business here. And then it'll be a tough series against the Boston Celtics in the second round of the playoffs.
Assuming the Celtics take care of business against Atlanta, that's their first round matchup. It's been a long time, Coop, since the 76ers won it all. 1983
That's crazy.
is the last time. What chance are you giving this basketball team making that happen?
I give them like a 30% chance.
Okay, that's pretty high.
I think is better than most. I
yeah.
mean, I think if they beat the Celtics, they have a chance to beat the Bucks, and I think they're the 3rd best team in the NBA. It's unfortunate because the Bucks, the Celtics, and the Sixers are the 3 best teams in the NBA. They just so happen to be in the same conference. So I like the Sixers' chances, but unfortunately, the 2 teams in front of them are probably better.
Whoever makes it out of the East is winning the NBA championship.
I think so as well.
There's really no question about that in my mind.
And what will be interesting to see is if the Sixers don't make it out of the second round again, is Doc Rivers looking for a job this offseason?
He should not be back if he cannot get over that hurdle. Because with the Clippers as well, he could not get to a conference finals. And, you look at 2 years ago, Philadelphia was the number 1 seed, NBA title favorites, and they still could not make it to the conference finals.
I think Daryl Morey makes a change there if they don't get past the second round, but I think they take care of business here against the Brooklyn Nets.
I would agree with that. We're both taking Philadelphia to win this series against the Nets. Chime in. Let me know how you're feeling about the series down in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We'll get you guys more vids throughout the playoffs.